Kuzambo Ming Bewajin, Rinzin Jurmey, nga loju jibe debda gelona zini imbes nga kishichi. Nga lo bewajin job gelansi ni dasangi ming bewajin hara kachu ser laung. Nga gelon na debdalu maba geran di to teme din nando nile nga chowa tani di kashichi. Go damba gelon na zibdalu nga jul chobi nawa toko dele nga chirai gelon gi lamluk dan tildi. Bego je bewajin kutu teni dam domba shuni disu in. Dele kondis jiga pa chomkali juda first time na di ani shoot beda asi yai sai debeda konda jiga dechi ani shoot beda nga popche tobe panyam che join. Hamalera nga gelona sube kimbo benigir wade di be masu di pure Tunsuchi bedi benigir wade nga gelon na suni in se ngarangi thache de in dian kade mo se wachin chisimela rebe namdar che de ko sangge sa tombe ngai doshke de gelon na in.
Bhutan being a small kingdom of less than 1 million people, it's important that we understand where we are and what we're doing and how we move on with life in the 21st century. Buddhism keeps talking about non-duality. We cannot have the good without the bad. We cannot have tradition without modernity, because if you're not progressing, then how do you know what's our tradition and the other way around? The question we should be asking ourselves is, how can we be modern and yet be confident about ourselves as Bhutanese?
Dajugi parche di tu bebe wajin Facebook su todi ngagi pecha lamnilu parche pom jume kadebe jume sa wajin pecha tadebda Facebook games to semkar home.
It's not black and white, it's how we find the balance that's the challenge.
Pen tome di kachi mo sawajin Google dang YouTube ki fan tosu in tiang gadebe tosu mo sawajin rangi mo shime yunden su dina shisup in. Ni yu di bewajin sakten lei sakten di yu thazur china chubi chongha bewajin trashkan lei ngalu pincha zero ashim nida ai chira in.
The broker, RICBL Securities, Temple and its branches. The completed application forms can be deposited with
Nga gelona sube yuka lok de ko dangpa chudalu gaslo pincha disu tenden dele gaslo yu nga phayu tenden disu asisi pa lok de yuka heshimle nga an di tenden disu nga sangchup chislan. Pincha disu chiga ko dangpa asi kaji 온다 asi nangdome inibire deide buda charsu chiga panchawe. Didi pamda tugo pamdi lobran nale tundi yakso chowachin yakso dira misi chondi dede pong lobran nara shawachin rana tundi yokchi tsedi misi chong dede pong.
Rinzin Jurmey.
Maba tromkadi troach chetoto chidu indibere kariki disu miki mamjamdi namsa miga indibere tromgalu yamsi chetoto chidu gajitu sewajin jala mado rangi matome.
Today's 20-year-olds are the first generation of Bhutanese that grew up with the modern media. Children are consumed by non-stop entertainment and parents are vying for their attention. Today, global stories of material success are rapidly replacing Bhutanese stories of contentment. Basically telling Bhutanese that, confidence comes from owning material things. That is the challenge we're meeting and facing and confronting every day in Bhutan.
Started off as a loser and no one liked me. Before they considered me as a joke, used to get bullied till fall. Used to go back home crying, I don't wanna go to school. They bully me, mom. For them I'm not cool. I wanna be cool too, wanna fit in with them too. Lord Tony me but Sansa deep down go cause an empty vessel makes more noise.
Konsu chiga jobe ngalu tajat monja da nyamnyoy lesha chi topji gadebe topji sewajin ngalu Himalaya to yudibiroi.
After the crew was formed, my life changed completely. I've been dancing for almost like 6 years, and I learned dancing through watching dance tutorial on YouTube and other social media.
Daji kondo shudo zumbi kondo so dance japsa thombe ngai namisame to join Islam ni.
The way we dress up, they think that we are gangster, and they don't believe in us. They think that we are trash.
Our parents do not support us for what we do because in Bhutan, we lack the opportunity for dancing. But in reality, dancing saved us. In that way, it was the opportunity.
I could share my feelings, I could share my pain, I could share my happiness to my crew members. I can also help them, guide them by listening to their stories. It makes me strong to believe that we can change the dancing scene in Bhutan so that the future dancer can compete with the international level.
Kong Tumgar Yumi dance jam disu chiga chabe. Namisam samgai dele kashimo sawaji daru nga kong dis dance job de nga camera pa ane bena nga namisam samgai kashimo sawajin ngai dance na achi to yu ane bendigi daru camera chi kong dance job da nga camera pa ni kokap chi top de bendigi namisam samgai silamni.
This kingdom is really blessed, but it's also the last independent Vajrayana Buddhist country. What would the world lose, if our culture disappeared? Is the fact that it would lose a very important aspect of global humanity.
Dibendigi yansi cheto chido da shule nga daru lokjunigi rawa yu kashimo sawajan fayimigi netang kong dunye kadebe nyom ina dichu nga che shigup chido suna anebe junnigi rawa yu.
There are very, very few quiet places left on earth. And very, very few places where the average person still generally seek enlightenment and contentment rather than just, consumption and feel good for myself. We're not all that special, but the truth is, the special things in Bhutan are so simple, right? It's like just a quiet walk. So we are at a precipice. It all depends on which path we take.
In the Constitution, it imposes as a duty for every citizen to ensure that the culture is preserved and promoted. So in our education system, in our schools, culture is a strong component of the learning that takes place. We have the Buddhist spiritual values infused into many, many school programs, including the many practices that the school conducts every day.
Anybody who would like to do this okay, let's see. These are
in the class, as the students begin their lesson, they start off by what we called the mindfulness meditation practice. Empowering your mind to receive the learning. We have curriculum where students are immersed to learn about these spiritual values in the kind of personalities, spiritual personalities that they study in their textbook. So it's very much there in our education system. This is the time where we need to teach our children that yes, this world, beautiful, wide world, it's outside. But the anchor is our heritage, our culture, our tradition. Because otherwise, the risk is that our children would grow up losing this connection to the roots and losing this anchor to the roots, and therefore losing the identity of the individual and as a society as well. Culture is an extremely important part of our country, and in fact our constitution lays down that the state must be responsible, actively responsible to promote and preserve culture.
Frankly, I cannot stress enough the importance of telling our own stories. Whether it's folklore, music, dance, even just simple stories about Bhutan. That we have young people who tell stories, who make good films. Our dance must evolve with a deep understanding of how our traditional dance started. And then evolve. Because all these represent the essence of our own culture and our identity.
The
We are a tiny country, we are a tiny voice, but we would like to believe that we make the world beautiful.
마바 니 차르추기 ngana 접절단 예랑 배운스 놈에 가시모서 와진 에마 아니 무비 제외간래나 건드스이 ngana 게타세 보메 아니 밴디 건드스이 ngana 접접 배운스 놈에 디마세 건드스이 니 무비 남태원가 아니 왜 산란데르 때문에 더블 디듀스 때문에 안들 떠와진 건드스이 ngana 접절단 예랑 게니 숨시 처음에스
This is a beautiful country we have a beautiful culture, and we contribute to the diversity of the world and contribute in making this planet of ours a happier place to live. If we lose the culture of Bhutan, perhaps that much happiness in the world would be deprived of, taken away.
ngai chirusulu magi sumit longindi kadebe soiga nega slow da camera disu kadebe paiga tele light disu kadebe teiga sound disu kadebe shawabina andisu korem shindube kondisuna tenjin sunimi.
So contemporary culture, modernity needs to be based on actually an understanding of our own essence. That's why it's so important for young storytellers like you, Rinzin, to create modern Bhutanese content and to inspire the new generation to remember their roots.
Da ani longi ding arangi kole benedigi kadebe lamna mishibe indi beroi 롱인디 아라기 소소 베니디기 남이 섬에 녀람마제 대제르미스 कर्मा रबरे मरमेदं जुमा जिलबा चुबुरदं मिलम लक्ता टिनबुर दुजे तमजे तेतरता